50 years ago, the average adult had 3 good friends. Today, that number is 1.5. A recent article in the Boston Globe stated that the deadliest disease among middle-aged men isn't obesity or heart disease, but loneliness. Yale University recently offered a class called Psychology and the Good Life, a class on happiness. 1,200 students enrolled. We live in a bizarre time where on one hand we're more connected than ever, but on the other hand we've never felt so disconnected and alone. We have lots of shallow, surface level connections. We're super busy, we see people all the time, but strong, vital relationships are at an all-time low. Our weak connections are hurting us. We're longing for something real, and we're missing it. A recent longevity study examined the places on Earth where people live the longest and have the most joy-filled lives. There's a few pockets on Earth where groups of people live these great, fulfilling lives. So, a bunch of smart people got together and they studied why that happens. They came up with a list of common traits of these communities. Here are 3 of the things they found. First, the individuals in these communities had high self-worth and purpose. They had a good relationship with themselves. Second, they had an important belief in God or spirituality or a higher power. That means they had a strong relationship with God. And third, they lived in close-knit communities where people loved and cared for one another. This means they had vital relationships with friends, family, and neighbors. 2,000 years ago, Jesus was asked, what was the most important thing to know for life? He was asked, what's the most important teaching, or what are the words to live by? His answer was remarkably similar to what these studies found. He said, love God with all your heart and soul and mind and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. He said you're meant to have a vital relationship with God, a relationship of love. He said you're meant to love neighbors, those around you, the friends, family, coworkers, and even the people next door. You're made to have a vital relationship with others. And he said, love those neighbors as you love yourself. We spend a lot of time frustrated and even hating ourselves. But God made us to have a vital relationship with ourselves, where we even love ourselves well. The great work being done in modern social sciences are discovering what Jesus knew to be true 2,000 years ago. That's one of the reasons I love Jesus and why I listen to what he has to say about life. In the upcoming weeks, in our church community's gatherings on Sunday, in the heart of Red Bank, we're going to have a series of talks called Vital Relationships. These talks will help us dig deeper into what Jesus taught about our relationships with God, one another, and ourselves. It's going to be good. It will be good for you. And hopefully it will help you grow your vital relationships. The series starts on Sunday, April 15th. Thanks for listening, and hopefully we'll see you on April 15th.